Good morning. Good morning. This is Charles Coachman, and we are walking our way through the Bible, reading our way through Proverbs and turning into the New Testament and reading the Gospel of Luke. And today we're going to be reading Ephesians 6:10 through 18, putting on the whole armor of God. Hope everyone had a great day yesterday. Looking forward to today and for that weekend ahead. Always a good time. Always a good time. Hey, I like to do shout outs first thing in the morning. And I have a happy birthday shout out for one of my friends, Arvin Paredes. He has, he's a good guy. Just a wonderful young man. Geez, it must be, I'm going to guess he just turned 31. I could be wrong, but I think 31. Arvin and I used to share an office and at Keller Williams, Silicon Valley. And now Arvin and his dad are partners with another real estate company. And Arvin is he is a terrific guy and a wonderful realtor. And there's not an awful lot I have to say, but he is a good guy. One of the youngsters that I just really enjoy. He is just a terrific fellow. So Arvin, happy birthday to you. And if it is your birthday out there, happy birthday to you. Apparently we're not friends on Facebook, or you're just a little bit shy about your birthday, but happy birthday to you. Now I think I mentioned it yesterday. I had my son coming in, kept me up a little bit the night before, or woke me up in the middle of the night. But so good when your kids come home. So very delightful. And I was thrilled and am thrilled to have him home and spend a little bit of time with him. So that was awesome. Awesome. That's always a good thing. Oh, let's see. We've got a comment up here. Kathy Sherritt's Carbajal. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. Glad you were here. Love that baby's face. That little smile. Look of surprise. And that hair. It's awesome. Awesome. So good morning, Kathy. Hope you and Arnie just have a wonderful day out there today. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like, but it's already 47 degrees here. So hopefully it's going to be warm in the valley, but we sure need some rain. Get that rain started. I haven't seen anything coming on yet. So haven't seen anything with rain coming on. Hey, I want to let people know that we are using StreamYard. If you would like for StreamYard to show your likeness, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, give them permission to go ahead and use your name and face, and they will do that for any messages that come in. Like to make sure that that is out there. And let's take a look. We got, it is Friday, January 15th. So we are going to be reading chapter 15, 1 through 33, Luke 8:40 through 56, and then turn it back to Ephesians 6:10 through 18, putting on the whole armor of God, as I like to do on every Monday and Friday to make sure we're keeping ourselves prepared. And we should be doing it every day. But I leave that up to the people themselves. So I hope everyone's had a great week and are looking forward to this weekend. I know I am. I'm supposed to go over and meet with a client on Saturday afternoon. That's all pending some COVID tests because somebody with her contractor has ended up with COVID, and now they got to make sure that everybody's negative before we can all meet again. Nasty, nasty. All right, let's get into this. Contrast the upright and the wicked. A gentle wrath or a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge acceptable, but the mouth of fools spouts folly. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, watching the evil and the good. A soothing tongue is a tree of life, but perversion in it crushes the spirit. A fool rejects his father's discipline, but he who regards reproof is sensible. Great wealth is in the house of the righteous, but trouble is in the income of the wicked. The lips of the wise spread knowledge, but the hearts of fools are not so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but he loves one who pursues righteousness. Grievous punishment is for him who forsakes the way. He who hates reproof will die. Sheol and Abaddon lie open before the Lord. How much more the hearts of men? A scoffer does not love one who reproves him. He will not go to the wise. A joyful heart makes a cheerful face, but when the heart is sad, the spirit is broken. The mind of the intelligent seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on folly. All the days of the afflicted are bad. All the days of the afflicted are bad, but a cheerful heart has a continual feast. Better is little with fear of the Lord than great treasure and turmoil with it. Better is a dish of vegetables where love is than a fatted ox served with hatred. A hot-tempered man stirs up strife, but the slow to anger calms a dispute. The way of the lazy is as a hedge of thorns, but the path of the upright is a highway. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly is joy to him who lacks sense, but a man of understanding walks straight. Without consultation, plans are frustrated, but with many counselors, they succeed. A man has joy in an apt answer, and how delightful is a timely word. The path of life leads upward for the wise, then he may keep away from Sheol below. The Lord will tear down the house of the proud, but he will establish the boundary of the widow. Evil plans are an abomination to the Lord, but pleasant words are pure. He who profits illicitly troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous ponders how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours out evil things. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Bright eyes gladden the heart. Good news puts fat on the bones. He whose ear listens to the life-giving reproof will dwell among the wise. He who neglects discipline despises himself, but he also listens to reproof acquires understanding. The fear of the Lord is the instruction for wisdom, and before honor comes humility. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. And mentioning prayer, I have my aunt who lives out in Antioch took a severe fall last weekend, and she is still struggling with it. And talked with my uncle last night. They are both in their 80s. I think she has now turned 82 and he is 86. And it's just tough watching. I haven't been up there, so tough hearing about what's going on with her. But she is also suffering from dementia, so it's a tough thing to deal with. And she's asking my uncle where did these bruises come from. So it's sad to see and hear. And then I've got a friend, a veteran, Curtis Brown, who had a terrible neck surgery. He was injured during Desert Storm, and they did some replacement surgery to replace all the hardware that they put into his neck. And he sent me an email yesterday saying, I am in severe pain. And I don't know how much I can take of it. And he is a strong guy. And I told him I'd been reading some of your posts that you'd put in there, and it sounded like you were doing real well. And he goes, I am hurting. I am really hurting. So I said, there will be prayer out for you, my friend. And he is just a good guy. Just a real good guy. So Curtis, there will be prayers out for you. Okay, we're going into Luke 8:40 through 56. And as Jesus returned, people welcomed him, for they had all been waiting for him. And there came a man named Jairus, and he was an official of the synagogue. And he fell at the feet of Jesus, and he began to implore him to come to his house. For he had an only daughter, about 12 years old, and she was dying. But as he went, the crowds were pressing against him. And a woman who had a hemorrhage for 12 years and could not be healed by anyone came up behind him and touched the fringe of his cloak. And immediately her hemorrhage stopped. And Jesus said, who is the one who touched me? And while they were all denying it, Peter said, Master, the people are crowding and pressing in on you. But Jesus said, someone did touch me, for I was aware that power had gone out from me. When the woman saw that she had not escaped notice, she came trembling and fell down before him and declared in the presence of all the people the reason why she had touched him and how she had been immediately healed. And he said to her, daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace. While he was still speaking, someone came from the house of the synagogue officials saying, your daughter has died. Do not trouble the teacher anymore. But when Jesus heard this, he answered him, do not be afraid any longer. Only believe, and she will be made well. When he came to the house, he did not allow anyone to enter with him except Peter and John and James and the girl's father and mother. Now they were all weeping and lamenting for her, but he said, stop weeping, for she has not died, but is asleep. And they began laughing at him, knowing that she had died. He, however, took her by the hand and called, saying, child, arise. And her spirit returned, and she got up immediately, and he gave orders for something to be given her to eat. And her parents were amazed. He instructed them to tell no one what had happened. Tell no one what had happened. So we got to think about that. Think about the miracles that Jesus does every single day, and how people mocked him. Even the parents, even his disciples laughed, knowing that this little girl had died and was not asleep. But Jesus, there was nothing that he could not do. There is nothing that he can't do now. And we have to know that, and we have to believe it. Going on to Ephesians 6 in the armor of God. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the full armor of God so that you'll be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the full armor of God so that you will be able to resist in the evil day, and having done everything, to stand firm. Stand firm, therefore, having girded your loins with truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. In addition to all, taking up the shield of faith, which you will be able to extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. With all prayer and petition, pray at all times in the Spirit with this in view. Be on the alert with all perseverance and petition for all the saints. Be ready. Be ready, because we do not know what is being brought before us. We do not know what's going to come for us today and every other day. We have to be prepared, and we can do that by putting on the whole armor of God. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day today. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy this day. Let's take one quick look up here. Mark Rodriguez. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Mark. Thank you for being here. You are a good man. You are a good man. So go out and enjoy this day. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to share this out, that would be awesome. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow. Kathy, thank you. Thank you. My 6'3" baby is a handful, but man, I love him. Man, I'm grateful that he is with us and we have a chance to see him, because that means the world to me, means the world to his mom. And we just enjoy it every time we get the chance. So you guys go out and have a great day. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And that is all for the day. Have a great day. We'll see you.